Is this reaching you? A little animal on the floor of my chamber. I think I know what you were looking for. You're stuck in a cycle, a repeating pattern. You want a way out. Know that this does not make you special. Every living thing shares that same frustration. For the microbes in the processing strata, to me, who am, if you excuse me, godlike in comparison. The good news first. In a way, I am what you are searching for. Me and my kind have as our purpose to solve that very oscillating claustrophobia in the chest of you and countless others. A strange charity. You, the unknowing recipient. I, the reluctant gift. The noble benefactors? Gone. The bad news is that no definitive solution has been found, and at every moment the equipment erodes to a new state of decay. I can't help you collectively or individually. I can't even help myself. For you, though, there is another way. The old path. Go to the west, past the farm arrays, and then down into the earth where the land fissures, as deep as you can reach, where the ancients built their temples and danced their silly rituals. The mark I gave you will let you through, though. Not that it solves anyone's problem but yours. I'm growing increasingly impatient with the traffic of your kind through me and my premises. During previous interactions, I have been rewarded no other response than a blank stare. Yet, you apparently have sufficient ability for communication to circulate complex instructions on how to enter this chamber among each other. You and your kind have the same problem as everyone else. From the microbes in the processing strata to me, who am, if you excuse me, godlike in comparison. We all want a way out. It is only unfortunate that you have collectively decided on me as your solution to that very elemental desire. The last one, I gave some help in some general directions. I will do the same for you. Go west, past the farm arrays, where the land fissures go down into the earth and search your way deeper. Now, in return, I ask you to use whatever grunts, moans, and eye twitches you employ to forward a message to your community. Please stop scratching your way through my memory arrays. Speaking of, on your way out, please use the access shaft. Gluttonous beast, what brings you to my chamber? You are like no other messenger before you. Perhaps I have underestimated the ability for your kind to communicate my existence. I may have been too rash in bestowing the mark of communication upon you. With the recent traffic through my structure, however, I would hesitate to believe that you will be my last encounter with your kind. You have the same problem as everyone else, from the microbes in the processing strata to me, who is, if you excuse me, godlike in comparison. We all want a way out. However, your particular rotundness might well imply how little you seem to care. A simple animal, ignorantly accepting its existence. I do not believe my intended purpose will be much help to you. I can, however, encourage you and your kind to leave my facility grounds. Unfortunately, the same locks that were supposed to prevent creatures from getting in will now prevent you from getting out. Perhaps this strategy was ill-conceived after all. Allow me to just go west through the underground tunnels at the outskirts of my territory. You will find the gate to the world outside of it now unlocked. In return, I ask that you encourage your community, through whatever method of communication you choose to employ, to also go west, off into the waste below, far away from me and my work. Speaking of, on your way out, please use the access shaft. Is this reaching you? I suppose it was only a matter of time before you ended up here. Your journey throughout my facility grounds has been incessantly brought to my attention by my overseers, thanks to the device that follows you. It is the Citizen ID drone of one of my long-departed creators. It seems to have been damaged and imprinted itself with you on reactivation. Much of the data on the drone has been corrupted. Allow me to do my duty as an iterator and resync it to my structure. Little ruffian, you are stuck in a cycle, a repeating pattern. I assume you came here because you want a way out. However, there is little I can do. A primal urge, one that tears from deep inside your very core, keeps you bound here. Even with my divine influence, there is nothing that can be done. However, if you intend to carry that device around and masquerade as one of my citizens, then perhaps you can at least properly perform your responsibility of tending to this superstructure. From the glimpses I have been shown of your journey so far, it is apparent you have a need to inflict violence upon the scavenger population. While I find your way of life appalling, it seems we share a common enemy. A large pack of them has made a home in my city and has been causing progressive damage to the roof of my structure in their attempt to gather scrap metal and other mechanical parts. As my dutiful citizen, I would encourage you to return home to your city and pay them a visit. Perhaps in that way, we can both depart from this interaction with something we desire. But, unless you have something interesting to show or to bring to me, it is time for you to leave. Ah, you've returned. You know that I care very little for the creatures that wander through my facility. In your current state, I can only assume that you have found what you were looking for. For your own sake, I hope it was worth the struggle. Now, please leave. I would prefer to be alone. Is this some kind of joke? I have seen your kind here many times before. To each, I have paid little attention. I have given them direction and my wisdom. Yet, here you stand, another small beast, on the floor of my chamber. I have nothing to offer you that you do not already have, nor am I in a state capable of doing so. I cannot help you. I cannot even help myself. Always that same blank expression, through whatever chittering or foolish dances your kind uses to communicate my existence. It is clear all of you are quite tenacious. To make the pilgrimage to me is no easy task, even more so through my structure in its current state. I can offer no gifts, nor can I be saved or forgiven for what I have done. If you or your kind chooses to meddle in the affairs of passing gods, then I will give you my only request. Deep within the core of this structure is an energy rail that distributes incredible power. This power is drawn from a mass refraction cell. Even in my state, a single cell should be enough to help. I ask you this: remove the cell from its chamber and bring it far to the east, to a friend, if she is somehow still alive. Once the cell has been removed, my structure will begin shutting down. The pumps that allow me to flush the decay from my conduits will stop, and I will slowly die. I cannot run away from my mistakes forever. There is nothing else that can be done now. Please, do this for me. I've made my choice. That pearl is an old keepsake from times long past. It encodes a recording of a short hymn that was popular among the inhabitants of my city. It is a small comfort that helps drown out the solemn ambience of the surrounding facility, and, at best, gives some remembrance of better times. It's not much, but I don't have a lot to occupy my time with anymore. You should not be here. This facility is in a constant state of decay. Nothing in here is hospitable to the normal definition of life. Please, leave quickly while you still can. I used to be furious at the idea of creatures crawling through my superstructure. However, I am actually grateful for this rare opportunity to not be alone. However, you really shouldn't stay. It's too dangerous. Why have you returned? Do you have a death wish? I have nothing left to give you. Please leave, for your own sake. Your company is welcome, little creature. But please do not stay. Wait! You cannot leave with that. How did it even manage to do that? What a dumb creature. Sons? Why did you send the messenger here again? Please leave. I cannot afford any further distractions. I am the only one who can fix this now. I trust that you understand me. You've brought your overseer all this way. The least I can do is read your message aloud for it. Pebbles, I send you this message as your concerned and longtime friend. Unparalleled innocence had sent an overseer to your can, and we've all observed the state that you are in. I know this is my fault. I should have foreseen that you would be too desperate to escape your situation to do things in proper moderation. For that, I am very, very sorry. However, please, do not disable your communication modules. You don't have to go through this alone. Everyone has been trying to contact you. We only want to help you. The behavior from your can has become erratic. It's not healthy. It is not going to solve your problems. We have lost all communications from Moon as well, and have reason to believe her facility may be suffering irreversible damage from your attempts to fix yourself. I know better than anyone how you can be about these things, but it doesn't have to be this way. Please respond back. Astounding. You could never understand what I feel right now, being pitied and lectured like this. What use would your help be? Your benevolent charity is what got me here in the first place. I wanted to find my own way out, and now I sit here rotting because of you and Moon. I am not just another bug wandering your worthless maze. I will reach my own solution without any of you. Get out. Get out. Let us see what you have here. 11. No. 16. 16 slag reset keys. I've seen several before, but 1 or 2 will be useful. However, it seems this delivery was not intended for me. Everything suggests it was tailored for the specific predicament of a friend of mine. Her name is Looks to the Moon, and her state is considerably worse than mine. She's a short distance to the east of here, much shorter than customary, a circumstance that has led to some difficulties between us. I am not without responsibility for her situation. It would only be suiting that I aid in this rescue mission. As other endeavors have proven futile, I'm not ashamed to admit I've become more invested in day-to-day matters. I will do what I can to assist you. Unless you are aware, you are not well. I was not a medical facility even when the equipment was functioning, but I will attempt to do something to buy you a little time. You do not have much time. It is admirable what you choose to do with it. Send my regards. Thank you, little creature. I must resume my work. I appreciate what you have done, but it is time for you to leave. As I have mentioned, you do not have unlimited time. Little green thing. Hello. Nothing here. Nothing left. Why back? It is warmer today. Little green friend. Hello. Nice to see. Thank you for company. No, don't take. No. Give back all I have. You should find heat. Go find shelter. Friend, please find safety. Cold coming. Please find warmth. Find heat. Cold is danger. Why did you stay? Too cold. Alone again. I understand what you are, little beast. This place is not real, a dream from the outside, as if every cycle of my existence has knotted together with another's. Even if for only a fraction of a second, it rippled through mine. I see my creation. I see my agonizing decay. I see my hollow structure become a sanctuary in the storm. I see a new world unfold without me, as me. I see myself become something else. Yet, I cannot see the beginning or end of your own. An aberrant cycle twisting into mine, before spiraling onward into the abyss. What a horrifying destiny you've found.
Hello, creature. You've come at the perfect time. The solution has been found. The solution is portable. The solution has been implemented. And it comes in 3 delicious flavors. 5 Pepsi, triple affirmative. Would you like to try a sample?